What's going on, guys? It's Matt Marinoff, Real Estate Recovery Group. Good evening. Take two. First time obviously didn't work out too well. So hopefully this time it will work, and hopefully people will be able to log on and they'll be able to hear me. So hopefully I'm not just talking to dead air again and nobody can hear my voice. So if you're out there and you're listening, hopefully you're going to log on and let me know if you can actually physically hear this or not. Joe Charles, can you hear me? Apparently there was a technical difficulty before. You can hear me loud and clear. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that, pal. So, guys, we're talking about the fact that a servicer lied, shocker, about an investor, and the mortgage holder, the actual mortgage holder who actually owns the loan. And we tried to find out today what was going on. So really, in a nutshell, it's been a really long day, and I'm actually pretty tired. But as promised, if I got 35 likes on the post, and I was pointed out that I had it, so I told everybody it's going to go live. So here it is. So essentially, the servicing company stated that the investor of the loan was not willing to move forward whatsoever on the short sale. So we said, well, what are you saying? Well, there's no options available, and foreclosure is the only option. Well, that's ridiculous. So we asked, simple question, on a recorded line. So you guys don't mind, so we can reach out to the investor on this and find out from them if you guys are telling us the truth. Absolutely. Well, we did. And when we called and we asked specifically, are you saying that you're not willing to move forward with the short sale on this property? Is that correct? And that there's no other options and only foreclosure? And they said, that is not correct. And I said, oh. And my team said, no. Okay, so where do we go from here? Oh, and by the way, we're thinking that we want to file a CFPB complaint against the servicer for essentially causing borrower harm at this point, and we're going to do what's called a qualified written response. So they said, we're going to open up a ticket immediately. We're going to look into what happened. Let us do some due diligence first, and we'll find out, why they had stated that we're not willing to move forward. So, when you start snapping, you're going to start doing violation things and letters and complaints, people start to move a little bit quicker. The point of this, guys, is that there's an agent that's involved in it. The agent was very flustered, very thankful that we're involved in handling the short sale on this. We've already lost one buyer because the servicer or the investor was not willing to come down, but now they've got an offer closer to what the servicer lender is looking for. So hopefully we can move forward with it. But I wanted to let everybody know that, don't be afraid by the fact that there's, big bad banks that are out there. It's okay. You can fight for the little people. I've made a name for myself over the last 13 years and going after banks and trying to do the right thing. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that are, criminals, and they try to manipulate the system for the wrong. And there's a better way of doing these things when you're going after the banks. So this is about the servicer not communicating with the lender who holds the mortgage. So there's a servicer and then there's a lien holder. So for whatever reason, some type of lack of communication. Kind of like, when you work at somebody's company and it's 12 o'clock and everybody's waiting around for 12:30 to come around because everyone wants to order lunch. And there's that one person that always orders that salad. And that salad is ridiculous. And the stuff that they want on it. So you order everything, and everybody always comes back. And there's always that one person at the company that always complains. Happens to be that person that orders that crazy fancy salad. And because the salad was wrong, everybody gets upset. What's the point of the story with the salad? Things get mixed up all the time on the inside of the banks. Drives me nuts. So you have a servicing company, and sometimes I have to tell you, it could be the servicing, it could be the collection side, or it could be the actual lender itself. Which cracks me up is that sometimes you get a phone call if a file is in review and you're doing a short sale, and for whatever reason, like this file, quote unquote, got kicked out. So now we're in the process of getting the file back on track. We might actually get a phone call from a collection company Monday and say, well, we're calling to speak with so-and-so. Okay. Can we speak with them? No, but you're speaking with Matt Marinoff from Real Estate Recovery Group. How can I help you? Well, we're looking to locate Joe Blow, blah, blah, blah. Really? So you don't have any of their contact information? No, sir, this is the only phone number that we have on file. Okay, that's wonderful. So you're saying that you have no idea how to reach this person? Nope. So let me ask you this question. So you're not calling from loss mitigation, you're calling from the collection side. That is correct. So do you guys communicate with the loss mitigation side? Do you see what I'm trying to say, guys? Like, there's a point at some point where, you take a hammer, or in this case a stapler, and you want to bang it against your hand. It hurts, but you want to keep trying it. So I tell people all the time, you can keep banging your hand. And again, this is a metaphorically, this is a hammer. I apologize, I have a little bit of a cold. And you're banging it against the hand. Who cares? If I could show you a better way of getting these deals done, you're going to want to do it. Look up into the Partners Program. This agent is so ecstatic right now and so happy because they don't have to deal with the mundane tasks that we're dealing with right now. We are going to figure out how to jam this square peg into the round hole. Square peg, round hole. It's that simple, guys. So, at the end of the day, what I wanted to say to everybody is, please, don't take for granted homeowners that are in trouble with their properties. Everybody has a reason of what had happened, why it happened. If you think that the banks are owed money, that's fine. But at the end of the day, give people the option to find out really what's going on. The agent told us point blank today, if we didn't follow up, and if our company was not involved, the house would have gone to sheriff's sale. Without question, it would have gone to sheriff's sale. And that's okay. And you know what? I understand, because what we do isn't for everybody. Not everybody wants to fight the bank, or as I say, spank the bank. Not everybody wants to do it, but we're geared towards it. This is what we do day in, day out. Unfortunately, sometimes 7 days a week when we're doing intake with our clients. I have 2 more intakes to do tonight. 2 new short sales that we got. One of which is in New Jersey, and where's the other one? The other one is in Texas. So we're making moves. We are nationwide, guys. Does anybody have any questions before I log out tonight? I really didn't want to make this a long video, but I figured I give this a give and empowerment. Nice. Thanks, Martin. I appreciate that. Much better. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. Dave, I always enjoy your input, so thanks so much for watching. Does anybody have any other questions or concerns? We're talking about a servicer who basically did not comply with what the lender wanted. The lender did not state that they wanted to have this person go into foreclosure. You got it, Mike. Thanks for watching, Mike. I appreciate it. They had no idea what the servicer had done. They are actually going to be getting the notes from the servicing side, and the file is going to be audited, and hopefully, we'll be able to get some justice here and save this person from going into foreclosure and doing the right thing for the homeowner. Any other questions? I'm going to count to 3. No more other questions. I'm going to log off. 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. I wish it was that easy. I don't know if they can fire the service. I don't know what the agreement is that they have, but that's a good question, Morton. I guess that's up to the lender. The thing that would stink in this situation is obviously we'd have to start the whole thing all over again. What's disturbing about this particular file, just so we're clear, thanks Mike, and I to you too, is because the file was basically open for, I don't know, 3 months, and now all of a sudden they're saying we can't do a short sale. That's ridiculous. In my opinion, you're causing the homeowner borrow harm, and you're going to force them into foreclosure unnecessarily. And I don't like that. All right, guys. Well, if there's no more questions, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And again, going forward, please try to like my posts. If you can, share the videos. Get the word out that there is a company out there that loves to help people on a national level. But remember, it's not a no until you get a restraining order. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.